No special music on this one, but I definitely wanted to come to you guys and talk a little bit about what's going on. There are many things happening right now in our democracy here in America. And with all the things that are happening in our democracy, I just wanted to comment on a couple of things and log this. And this is not one of the lesson in right thinkings or just a thought, and I won't be broadcasting again until June. but there are some serious things that are going on. And so I wanted to address some of these things. Primarily, I want to address something that is not being paid attention to by most people. There is a bit of a smokescreen going on. While we're focusing our attention here in America, we're focusing our attention on what's happening with our President Donald Trump. We are not paying attention to some other things that are happening. And I want to get on Facebook Live as well. Some of these things that we're not paying attention to, which I just want to give somewhat of a comment on, are very important for the advancement of our community. And if you're not paying attention, if you're not making yourself aware of these things, then you're going to miss. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything that we can do about what is happening in a lot of cases. But what I am saying is that unless we're educated on what is going on and not paying squarely or paying attention squarely on where the media is trying to direct us through the politics of what's going on, if you're not paying attention, then you will not be aware of what is happening in our community. Because as other things are being discussed, what is being missed are some of the things that will affect our children, affect some of you young people. But our children and our children's children, for us who are grandfathers and grandmothers. And you won't be made aware. Now, if you're on Facebook Live, you won't be able to see what is going to be on YouTube. I seriously suggest that you subscribe to YouTube, the Paul C. Dozier broadcast, or Paul C. Dozier on YouTube, and you'll be able to see what I'm going to post on YouTube. And I'm not going to post a lot. And I'm going to tell you about this because for you to understand what is going on, you have to look at the underlying things. If you don't look at the underlying things, then you will miss the point. What's happening is there are 3 executive orders that were signed, all having to do with law and order. Now, that would not be a big thing. That wouldn't be a big thing unless you understood what law and order was. The law and order laws that are going into place, they're operating, even though they're operating at federal level, they are pushing federal police into our neighborhoods again, as they were during the Say No to Drugs campaign in 1984, 84, 85, 83, 84. It's important to understand that this all started in the Nixon era of 1972. The Law and Order campaign, which was, by the way, in one of Nixon's famous speeches, Law and Order. The Law and Order campaign is code word for mass incarceration. What our new Attorney General is saying is that he is empowering his people to now prosecute people to the highest level of the law. And what he is saying is that he is giving the police the power and the prosecutors the power to go full bore after you young people who use drugs. Now, it's not being said overtly. It is being said inadvertently. It's being said in other. They're not going to come out and tell you they're going to start arresting you more and more. On YouTube, what you'll see is in the years from 2014 to 16, that incarceration rates were going down. Why is that important? Because the majority of those who are incarcerated are those who are minorities, Black and Latino. They use the drug laws to incarcerate you, incarcerate us. So what I am saying is that although there is nothing you can do about the laws, if you are aware of the strategies, you can keep yourself safe from the strategies of the people who are trying to enslave you. Now, there's nothing you can do about the laws. There is something you can do about being caught up by the laws. If you have knowledge and if you have understanding, then you can not get caught up in what is coming. That is my main concern for you and for myself, is that we're aware of what's going on. You know, as I say all the time, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to inform you. But you must be aware that the new Attorney General is looking to strengthen the laws that imprison minorities. And although they say they're going after the cartels, there are only so many cartels. There are many cartel members, but invariably who gets harmed are not so much the ones with the money. It's those users and those who are impoverished and find that the only way they can figure out how to take care of their families is by dealing illegally. And I'm saying, look out, because they're after you.